Hey, what is up, y'all? This is Rainbow Fire the Unicorn. No, it's the last unicorn. I'm sitting in my college right now, just talking. Because I want to talk. And plus, it's raining outside. Very, very bad. And I want to talk. As you may have known, what you're looking at is a furry hate flag. Anti-furries or whatever. I kind of want to talk about this. I mean, I know I'm kind of opening up to the furry fandom. And honestly, I don't really care. I don't care anymore. Alright? So, if you all like the furries, and just whatever, I don't care. It's my opinion, my talk, I don't care. The reason I'm talking about the furries today is because there's so much hate in this community. Now I'm going to say this, I've been part of the furry fandom for about, I say back in 2016 because I discovered them. And honestly, the only reason I'm part of the furry fandom is because I like the art, the drawing, the talent, the drawing your own persona. And honestly, I like it. I grew up drawing art. I drew lots of art. I drew lots of things in this fandom. As being part of the furry fandom, when you draw this stuff, you love it. And honestly, the reason I mention anti-furries in this video is because there's so many haters in this community. The furry fandom has got so bad that most furries just want to leave and quit. I watched two YouTube videos the other day of people just leaving the furry fandom because of all the backlash, all the hate, all the nonsense. And I don't blame them. The furry community, it has so much hate, and it's not just like the problem. See, the thing with the furry community, everyone accepts anybody, and that's the problem. You got these people that are in the furry community that are so weird, that are so out of their freaking mind that they don't think, and they start making us look like idiots. And like I said, you're hearing this from a unicorn, fursona, because my fursona is a unicorn. It's a unicorn. And you're hearing this from an anthro unicorn talking about this, and I'm just sick and tired of it. There's plenty of times I want to leave the furry fandom because people don't accept you being a furry. And honestly, I don't know what people, like, I get on VR chat as an anthro unicorn, male anthro unicorn, or heck, maybe anthro lion from Lion King, and people just bash you left and right. There's a whole community based off of bashing the furries and bashing and just making them look like idiots. And I am so sick of the anthro, the toxic thing that's going on in this fandom. I'm sick of it. And anti-furries, I'm going to say this because no one's in this college room. I'm going to say this right now. Pardon my language, I'm going to say it. Anti-furries just need to shut the fuck up. Just need to shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit what you think of us about us being in the furry fandom. They're just a piece of shit that doesn't... You can't just... Like I said, you're saying, oh yeah, you're part of the furry fandom. You need to be normal. You need to be normal. You need to be like everyone else. You need to do this. You need to do that. Nobody is freaking normal nowadays. I haven't seen no other sense of people. I see people dressed like freaking weirdos. Nobody's freaking normal. Nobody. And it's like, if you want to be yourself, people are just going to freaking bash you. And that's the problem. And that's what sucks. I understand a lot of furries get bullied in school because they wear those damn tails. You know what? We wore tails in school like that. We would have got made fun of too. Like I said, the furry fandom is just got so freaking toxic. I just want to leave. I'm consider leaving the furry fandom because I am so sick of all the kind of toxic hate. You're talking to a furry that's been, I've been in the furry fandom for about, I say 2016. I've been in it for a pretty good while. And now I'm just opening myself up to the fandom and sharing it to the world. And you know, if you have a problem me being a furry in this video, I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap. We need more. One of my friends, one of my friends, he says we need more furry YouTubers to show it to the world, to talk about this. Because honestly, people in the furry community are sick of dealing with the hate, dealing with the nonsense. And I'm going to bring this up too. We are so sick of all these zoophiles, these weird furries that are causing the nonsense. I'm only going to mention zoophiles once. I am so sick of all these people too. I'm sick of all the disgusting acts that the furries do at the conventions, where they'll go to the conventions and destroy a pizza. If you know what I'm talking about, the pizza incident, where they destroyed the whole damn hotel. I know my friend's going to probably bash me for that. He's like, why are you bringing that up? Because you furries that do that kind of stuff make us look like idiots. And that's the problem. I'm just so sick and tired of the hate in this community. I'm going to mention VR chat a little bit more in this video because I play VR chat a lot. And when I play VR chat as an anthro horse or a unicorn or whatever, you get so much backlash. And it's like people in the furry community just, I gotta get a drink as I'm doing this. People in the furry community get backlash for no freaking reason, especially in VR. You're probably just saying, just ignore them. There's some people out there in the furry community are going for a rough time. And I'm one of them. I'm one of those furries. Let's go for a rough time. The problem is, there's so many furries out there that keep it as a closet to everyone, to keep it a quiet thing. People are annoyed with this. People are just, they can't take it anymore. There's one furry that passed away because they couldn't take it anymore because people harassed her and all that kind of stuff. And the next thing you know, they're dead. They're dead. They're gone. Because they got bullied so bad that they're just gone. I don't remember who the person was. I don't know what that furry's persona was, but they're gone. And honestly, it just sucks that people just gotta be jerks and dicks. That's the problem. And I'm not saying all furries, all anti-furries are like that. Anti-furries they have no life. They like to sit behind a freaking keyboard and just type random crap. They have no life. They see us going to these furry conventions, having a lot of fun, enjoying life, doing what we love to do, where these idiots on these freaking anti-furry platforms are like making fun of us, you know? They're just a boring fat slob that sit behind a damn computer screen. It's true. I don't give a flying, I can't say the F word because I'm in a college saying this stuff, but I don't give a flying crap what people think now. I don't care. I really don't care anymore. Like I said, Majira Strawberry and Nas the Hyena, Odin Wolf, um, Beta, all this furry YouTubers I watch, they're fed up with this shit. They're fed up being harassed. They're fed up. They don't give a crap. And you know what they do when they get made fun of? They just laugh. Because in the end, anti-furries are just another piece of crap on the internet that say, "Oh yeah, my life, yeah, let's make fun of them because they're weird." Well, you gotta think, those furry YouTubers, they don't care because they're having the time of their life going out to these furry conventions, having so much fun in Anthrocon or Furfest or God knows Rain Furs, having so much fun. While you're just sitting there behind a computer typing up some random crap and just, that's the thing. I gotta be really careful because I gotta keep my voice low. But it's just, it makes more people want to quit the furry fandom. And I'm one of those people. I'm considered as leaving the furry fandom because I am sick of it. I'm sick of all the hate. This brings back more. I'm already going through a rough time. I miss the horse farm. I miss what I used to do. I used to work with horses for a living. It was a lot of fun. That's why my fursona is a unicorn, because I like magical horses, equines, and I picked a unicorn as my fursona is because of the woods and nature. And I love horses. So I picked a unicorn as my fursona. Rainbow Fire the unicorn. I don't know why he's called Rainbow Fire. It's because that's all I could think of. There's plenty of furries out there that have decent fursonas, but mine's a unicorn. I'm proud of it. I'm proud I made it. I just can't take all this nonsense and sadness and all this. And, it's going to come to a point where one of these furries in the furry fandom are going to snap. And next thing you know, chaos is going to come. Chaos is going to come and knocking down on your door. And then, because I've seen it. I've seen people get bullied so bad that they'll want to get revenge on the person that they got bullied. And trust me, it's not a pretty sight. Usually they'll end up going to jail because they want revenge on what they want. But like I said, you anti-furries out there, you keep doing this kind of stuff to us, we're not gonna take that shit. And honestly, with you harassing the furry fandom and whatever you're saying, get a life, get a job, these furries make more money than you do. They make freaking. You know how much a fursuit costs? A fursuit costs much as a used car, $10,000 for a fursuit. So these furries are making twice more money than you are. So go ahead, harass us, say the crap you want, because these furries are freaking living their dream. They're freaking making more money than you. They're probably making more money by making these fursuits and drawing these freaking fursuits. My friend, he draws furry art. He draws people's personas, and he's making money for that crap. I don't know if he is or not, but I see people make thousands of dollars for drawing their personas. I'm getting a little loud, but I'm just saying. We furries in the furry fandom are just sick of it. And honestly, I don't care. So, but I can't really say a lot of what I'm saying right now. I just want to talk. I only make these videos just to get what's on my mind. And honestly, I'm sick of the hate. I'm sick of this fandom. I'm sick of all the nonsense. I'm sick of everything. But guys, I might post this to my new channel because I don't want people to know that I'm part of the furry community. I don't care if it's on my new channel, because on my new channel I'm gonna talk a lot of stuff about the furries. Because I just don't want people. I don't want my being part of the furry community is kind of an embarrassing thing, but I don't care anymore. I'm gonna let myself open to this, man. And I like talking about the furries. So, plus I might draw people's personas and share it out to the world. I got a couple drawings of personas. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. But this is Rainbow Fire, the unicorn. That was the last unicorn. Peace out and have a good one. But yeah. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good one. Peace.